Today's show is brought to you by Dickies Workwear. Dickies, when you care enough to wear the very best at work.
When you care enough that you got to take your father-in-law out for dinner that's on his birthday. That's what you gets it. Designates the Dickies shirt.
Yes.
But hey, we want to tell you fast and early. We bought 350 records yesterday at 6:30 last night. We got several of them in the $5 section, which is already people are digging in those. But we want to give you the highlights of some of these other ones.
So much stuff. We're just going to show you some highlights.
Little country outlaws here, and then we've got some blues. Got some Gary Clark, Galbert Collins.
Here's Robert Cray, isn't that
on Tomato?
Look
yeah.
at that. Papa John Creech.
King Curtis, Buddy Guy stuff here. Here's Bugs Henderson, famous guy. John Lee Hooker, several Lightning Hopkins records. Elmo James.
Blind Limmer Jefferson.
Blind Limmer.
Blind Limmer.
And of course Steve Ray Vaughan.
It's Saturday. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, jazz. We got a nice Gil Scott Heron record. We hardly ever see that. 50s, 60s. Here's Animals, Beatles, and here's a Beatles White Album and Half Speed Master Magical Mystery. This is the Beatles. Yes, indeed. What color is it? It's not black, so it must be a white album.
White capital purple.
And it is with the posters. Yeah. Yellow Submarine. Rock and Roll, Regular Magical Mystery Tour.
Star Club.
Here's a Let It Be sealed.
Ooh.
Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly. Let's see what else we got. Joan Baez. Got some folk. There's Jimmy Cliff. That's a great reggae record. Some Marley stuff here.
There's Third World in there. There's a lot of good stuff.
Green. Look at this Otis Redding 2-record set.
Did I see a mandrill in there?
You saw a guy that looks like a mandrill.
There it is.
And Stevie Wonder. It's nice to get that original Musicarium. We hardly ever get that on record.
Now into the rock.
It's rock.
Allman Brothers. A lot of cool Allman Brothers you don't see very often.
Yeah. Joan Armatrading, Woody's favorite.
Yeah.
Take the A Train.
We have every Joan Armatrading record.
Here's a rare thing we never hardly get. The band 3-record set.
The whole Last Waltz.
This is before they remix it for Record Store Day. It's the only way you can get it on vinyl.
Big Pink,
more useless information.
Big Country, Blasters, Blind Faith.
Yeah, that's Blind Faith. There's
Mobile Fidelity, Blondies, Bowie, Mobile Fidelity, Bowie. Some good stuff.
Jackson Browne.
T-Bone Burnett. Let's just take one moment. David Grace, your Grace as we like to call him, record critic, says that this is one of the best albums ever to never be released on CD. So get you a copy of that while you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But here, J.J. Cale, look at these J.J. Cale titles we got. We hardly ever get these titles. Look at all that. And then there's Cheap Trick, there's a Church.
Clapton, Clash, Ry Cooder, Elvis Costello,
we're only on the
Cream.
C so far.
And you get an idea.
Def Leppard, Sealed.
Sealed Def Leppard, everybody.
Dire Straits right here.
There they are.
Doors, Half Speed. Look at all these Doors. You guys want to get, and then the nice Dylan collection.
Dylan. The more
and these will be
Dylan.
reasonable. These aren't the Columbias aren't original pressing, so they'll be the reissue, so they'll be a fair price.
I think that's an original Knocked Out Loaded though, from 86.
The 80s ones are original.
Dave Edmunds, John Entwistle, Fleetwood Mac. Several of all eras of Fleetwood Mac.
Hypnotized on that one.
Yep, that's it.
Sealed Greatest Hits.
Fogerty.
That's just Vance, not
Fogat.
Vance. We'll have to hear that again today.
Fogat. Framp. Golden Earring, Grand Funk.
Peter Green. Guess who?
Yep.
There's a nice copy of Bangladesh. Heart.
What was that naked girl thing, Bill?
I don't know. I better leave that alone. Billy Joel, Elton John.
Janis. Journey. Zeppelin, Little Feat. Little River Band, Nick Lowe, Skinner, Delbert McClin, MC5, Don McLean.
Skinner on Fire.
There they are.
MC5 reissue.
That's still a hot title. Eddie Money, Van Morrison, several Van Morrison, Mountain, Mother, Parsons,
There's
Patty.
Pennies we've been out of for a long time.
Pink Floyd,
The Wall, of course, we got one of those in stock. Bonnie Raitt, Raisins. That's
Rank and File, another David Grace pick, the Rank and File there.
REM Originals. Rolling Stones.
A lot of the later day ones there. Leon Russell, I saw in the back. Santana. More Santana, look at that.
Abraxas, that's Michael Shrevey plays on that.
Hey.
Paul Simon, there's Southpaw.
Spirit. That have Stairway to Heaven on it.
should have. They wrote it. Steely Dan.
There they are.
Steely Dan. Hey,
if you want to hear the original songs.
Yeah, if you want to hear the hits they played.
Mobile Fidelity, Al Stewart, Stray Cats, James Taylor, 38 Special George Thorogood, back when he was on Rounder. Triumph, Robin Trower, several of his.
Trower action.
Uriah Heep, Bob Welch, there he is, hypnotized again.
Leslie West, Who,
Winwood, several, Neil Young.
After the Gold Rush.
Everybody loves Neil Young.
Harvest, the rare
Decade, we don't see that also. Zappa. Warren Zevon,
back in
look
stock.
at that. That live album of his is killer.
That's most of them.
Yeah,
but
and then over here, what's over there? We got all these already put into $5 ones. What?
That doesn't give you an idea.
Look at this stack. They're not alphabetized. You have to dig, but just pull some stuff. Roxy Music, The Fix, Leo Kotka over here, Van Morrison.
American Hot Wax. Look at this promo copy of Bill Hames.
Bill Hames. Any Joan Armatrading in there?
Joan Cocker, yeah, they're sniffing the tears, driver's seat. There's
Brian Setzer.
Seltzer.
There he is, Seltzer. He's a tonic for you.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck. Bobby Caldwell, Framp.
Bruce Colburn.
Elton John.
Cox friend.
Keith Jarrett. Eurythmics, Steve Forbert, Jackrabbit Slim, Willie Nelson. I mean, it's all kinds, all over the board. Newport Jazz, Tracy Nelson, Tower of Power, Roy Buchanan, Ramsey Lewis, Bonnie Raitt. It just goes on and on.
Hey, take it from
Odetta.
me. Take it from me. You'll get a better idea if you just come on down and check it out.
Yeah, by the time you see this video, you could have come down and looked through them all.